Hey, we're back. 101, Talk 101.
What's up? This is Quick, ladies man. How you doing?
It's just like the chick of fire. And it is the return of your favorite Becky Boo. Talk 101, if you don't know, now you know. The music today is taken from Drake's Take Care, You Gotta Cop the album if you don't already have it. The songs is gonna be Crew Love featuring The Weeknd and Take Care featuring Rihanna. Now, to start off this, Talk 101 video, I'm just gonna say allegedly. Allegedly this happened, allegedly he say, she say. So let's go on with the facts. Chris Brown versus Drake. Who's the victim, who's the villain? Dusty, start us off.
Well, to start it off, earlier that day when that whole incident happened, Chris Brown, let's just start with Chris Brown, he was having an interview, okay, out of New York. He was pretty much giving a lot of praise to Drake, Justin Bieber, and himself, saying how they are really changing the game because they all three are singers, but they rap as well, and they're good, okay? So pretty much he was giving praise to Drake, so right then and there you know he's going to start hearing that. Drake, on the other hand, kind of lost a real close friend of his, probably earlier in that week. So he was going through a lot. He probably needed to let out some steam. That's why he was at a club, So it was just really two good dudes, bad place, wrong time.
What about Fire? What do you think about the situation?
I think the whole situation is elementary. Like, who goes out in public and fight at a club and mess up an establishment? To me, like, they need to grow up. As far as, like, villain, who's the villain, who's the victim, I think Chris Brown is the victim. Because Drake basically started. Like, when you tell the story back, you see that Drake basically started the whole situation.
Now the situation, what happened was, they were both at the same New York club. Chris Brown, and let me say allegedly, right? This is what happened, so allegedly. Chris Brown sent over a bottle to Drake's table because he saw that they were still in the same club, chilling. And Drake allegedly sent it back with a note saying, I effed your ex-girl. So Chris Brown threw it down and was upset about it, like any man would be. And then later on, they said Drake came towards the middle of the club and stuck up his middle finger to Chris Brown. And that incited a whole bunch of BS. But allegedly, Drake had left the building and Meek Mill, one of his rapper friends, had instigated the entire situation, which led to the bottles being thrown and innocent people, innocent bystanders being attacked and hurt. Chris Brown, his girlfriend, and the bodyguard, they all had battle wounds. And this is the BS that I'm talking about. This is all unnecessary. You're both grown men. Chris Brown, you're a bit younger and you have a few strikes against you. This does not look good on your record right now. It doesn't look good, and that's why a lot of people are throwing up their hands and saying this is the last straw. I support you. I think you're a great artist. I think you're an amazing entertainer and performer. And I think you're just, like Quick said, at the wrong place at the wrong time. But Drake, you know what? I understand that you may have lost a friend, but it doesn't give you any excuse to throw objects at a person. Because words, words is fine. We all deal with that. But when you sit there and you start throwing rocks and stones, that's when it gets a little out of hand. And Fire said it, you know what, it's elementary. And we don't support that, So whether one was the victim, one was the villain, I don't care. You're both grown men. You need to step up and take responsibility for your actions. Period and point blank. So what does everybody else think out there? Who was the villain? Who was the victim? And do you think, like Terrence J said on 106 in Park, do you think this is...
Yeah, let me just step in. I really don't agree with that. Terrence was saying how Biggie and Tupac, how they started off with like small beef and they got escalated and they both ended up losing their lives. Look, this is a new day, it's a new time. First of all, they're not in the same type of lifestyle. Biggie, Tupac, they were always on the street. Okay, Chris Brown and Drake, they're in the studio. Okay, it's a little bit of beef, nothing like that. So Terrence, I disagree in that point, but I do agree where they should not be, escalating to any point of physical contact.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You both have young fans. This is not the best example to be putting out there to them. And Drake's reps is confirming that he wasn't even there when it started. His entourage engaged in an assault, but it's still an assault and you're still associated with them. And you were there before that happened. So you gotta take some blame. You can't sit there like, oh, I'm innocent, I wasn't, you were there.
And Drake basically threw the first punch when he sent that note over back.
allegedly.
Yeah.
But
Do we even know if that really break the signal or something?
I don't care who it was. Listen, you guys. You know, we don't care whose balls are bigger. We need you guys to start acting like men and start taking it to a level where you both look like children.
And fighting over a woman that gets around, basically.
I think you both could do better and you both need to get over the past. If it didn't work out the first time, it's not going to work out now.
Exactly.
Period. But anyway, Talk 101, we're back. Everybody hit us up on the comments and let us know what you think about
Yes,
the situation and what you've been hearing, and let's just have a good conversation about it, alright? Talk 101, we'll be back on a weekly basis now. We'll be here every Friday giving you guys a video about what we felt was the most relevant and most talked about situation that hit the news. And maybe we'll be talking about a zombie apocalypse that's happening. That may be one of the topics. I mean, this is crazy. A lot of things happen in this world. We're going to be hitting you guys up every Friday with a video, alright? So, listen, it's your favorite Becky Bo.
It's your Chica Bonita Fi. Also follow me on Twitter, CCouple43.
And it'll show up on the video. I'm Google Becky Boo up there. Quick.
And I'm actually Dusty Quick on Twitter, but this is quick, ladies, man.
Alright? So hit us up, everybody, and let us know what you thought. Chris and Drake Brown, let's get over it.
Please. It's crazy.